Hi, I'm Joanne Toms.
And I'm Joe Miller, and today we're going to talk about tree watering. And we're all about water conservation, but we want your trees to survive and thrive. So Joanne, how can people do that?
Well, when you're watering your trees, nature really knows best. So you want to imitate nature by watering at the tree's drip line. And this is where rainwater naturally sheds off the tree's canopy. This is also the active area for water absorption for the trees. It's not the trunk. You want to be watering beyond the canopy where those roots will be absorbing that water for the tree.
And I want to show folks how to move your drip system as your tree grows. And we have an excellent example here. We have a tree that's probably about 20 years old here at the Xeriscape Garden. And as you can see, we started out with the drip system really close to the trunk because when the tree was small, that drip line, or where the canopy was pretty much where I'm standing now. It's much larger now. So this circle of drip emitters was sufficient to water it at that time. Now as the tree grows, we don't want to water the trunk. We want to water out at the drip line as nature does. So we capped off this first line of drip emitters. And then we kept adding a line of drip encircling the tree until we get clear out to the berm here. And now we're out at the canopy of this mature tree. So the drip system will keep your tree alive, but if you want it to really thrive, some additional water is always good. Particularly if you build a basin around your tree. That's just a shallow depression with maybe a berm around it to hold the water in. And you can capture rainwater, put a little extra water, get the water moisture depth a lot deeper in the soil. Or if you want to add a bubbler, that's a real good way to flood irrigate just a basin area.
When watering your trees, you want to make sure you're watering the entire root zone of the tree. So this is a newer tree, and I'm going to be putting this soil probe. This is a great tool to push into the soil. It will only move through soil that is wet. So because this is a young tree, I am pushing the soil probe closer to the trunk of the tree where we're watering the tree and where its root zone is. So I just pull the soil probe out, and it's showing that I'm watering between 1 and 2 feet. Now for a mature tree, you want to be watering between 2 and 3 feet. Again, the soil probe is just showing how deep we're watering the trees. It'll move easily through wet soil, and over here we can show soil that has not been dampened, and it's not moving through the soil at all because there's no moisture in this soil. So a rule of thumb is you want to water deeply but infrequently. We have a really great resource called Landscape Watering by the Numbers. It's a free publication, and you can check that out at www.glendaleaz.com/trees. So we hope to see you out at the free Glendale Tree Trail. There's a lot to see and a lot to discover. See you next time.